Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to fully disassemble a pneumatic valve, perform a complete troubleshooting process, and identify exactly why this valve is no longer usable. This inspection can help prevent costly failures in your pneumatic systems, so stay with me until the end of the video. Valve identification. The component shown here is a pneumatic directional control valve. This type of valve is commonly used to control the flow and direction of compressed air in industrial automation systems. It is typically installed in applications such as pneumatic cylinders, automation lines, and machine tools. Normal working principle. Under normal conditions, compressed air enters the valve through the supply port. When the valve is actuated, internal components such as the spool, seals, and springs work together to redirect airflow to the required output ports. Proper lubrication and clean air are critical for smooth movement of the internal spool. Disassembly process. In this video, the valve has been fully disassembled. Step by step, each internal component, including the spool, valve, body, seals, and housing, has been carefully inspected. During the disassembly process, visible signs of internal damage became apparent. Failure analysis. The inspection revealed severe wear and scoring on both the spool and the internal valve body. This type of damage is not caused by normal operation. The main reason for this failure is the absence of an air preparation unit. Root cause of damage. This pneumatic system was operating without a filter, lubricator, or water separator. As a result, moisture, dirt, and dry air entered the valve continuously. Without proper lubrication, friction between the spool and valve body increased significantly. Over time, this led to internal abrasion, corrosion, and material wear. Final diagnosis. Due to the level of internal damage, this pneumatic valve is no longer repairable. Replacing seals alone is not sufficient because both the spool and housing are worn beyond acceptable limits. The valve must be replaced entirely. Important technical lesson. This failure clearly demonstrates the importance of using an air preparation unit, a proper filter, regulator, and lubricator dramatically. Extend the service life of pneumatic components. Ignoring air quality will result in premature failure, increased downtime, and higher maintenance costs. Conclusion: always ensure clean, dry, and lubricated air in pneumatic systems. Preventive: maintenance is far less expensive than component replacement. Thank you for watching.